Welcome to a brand new podcast, and this is the Oracle 19, and my name is Mr. Greatness. Today, the topic we're going to talk about is Welcome to the New America. Welcome to the New America. And before I indulge in that topic, we're going to take care of the business aspect of things. You can shop online as usual to our baby shopping mall. We have 3 different websites. The first one is EVOLUTIONOFLONDON at Gmail. Excuse me, the EVOLUTIONOFLONDON.com. Pardon me, the EVOLUTIONOFLONDON.com for men's, kids, ladies' clothes. This is our baby shopping mall, and that is we have over 10,000 products. And from cologne, perfume, and house products, evolutionoflondon.com. Also, evolutionoflondon.store, S-T-O-R-E, for we added more like sneaker collections, more hoodies, the DVDs and games. Evolutionoflondon.store, and finally evolutionoflondon.org, O-R-G, for custom clothes, accessories, and digital products as well. We added more accessories and clothing as well. So check all those 3 websites. We definitely will appreciate that. We have different links to other affiliates, www.linktree.com. You can support us that way. We have a Patreon channel, which we have videos that's not posted on YouTube. Consulting services and digital artwork, www.patreon.com/Evolution of London. We on rumble.com. You just type in the Oracle 19. www.theoracle19radio.com for more shows on our internet website. And if you want to put your business on this platform, you can email us at evolutionoflondon@gmail. Now we can say that, evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. So any questions, concerns, or you want to put your business on this platform, again, evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. Same email if you want to make a donation to us as we expand worldwide, evolutionoflondon@gmail.com via PayPal. Check out the company Royalty 9 International. They make homemade candles, 100% wax. 12-ounce jars from scented to unscented. Now, the scented candles from frankincense, myrrh, jasmine, eucalyptus, rose, just to name a few. And if you want to place an order, email the company at royalty9international@gmail.com. And they on social media, Instagram and TikTok, Royalty 9 International. Luxury candles over 35 plus burning hours. Again, Royalty 9 International. DJ Panthro, he's an international DJ, and if you want to book for him to come to your venue, email him at djpanthro519@gmail.com. That's djpanthro519 @gmail.com. Like, subscribe, and share to his YouTube page, DJ Panthro 519, and you will find his link to his website on the YouTube page of his. Again, that's DJ Panthro 519. He on Instagram and TikTok, The Real DJ Panthro. Again, that's the Real DJ Panthro on TikTok. Again, DJ Panthro. Music, Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. You have a whole wide range of different beats. And once you go to his social media platform, like, subscribe, and share to his platform on YouTube, and also check out again his other social media platforms. And continue to train on YouTube is the Greatness 19 channel. As we approach 1,000 shows, like, subscribe, and share to the Greatness 19 channel. That's our educational channel to open up your third eye. And type in Mr. Evolution of London. That's health and wellness channel. We have a whole wide range of different videos, and we're expanding as well. So like, subscribe, and share to that platform as well. Mr. Evolution of London. Kenzo World. Kenzo World, if you want nice, relaxing Afro beats, check out his single, Odora, and his album, Discovery, on YouTube, Amazon Music, Spotify, Apple Music, just to name a few. And again, just type in Kenzo World. And if you want a book for him to come to your venue, email him at morekenzo@gmail.com. That's more, MOOR, KEENZO, morekenzo@gmail.com. Again, Kenzo World. Mr. Will, he's been a fitness consultant for over 15 years. So if you want a book for him to come to your venue, email him at healthfitnessconsultant1@gmail.com. Again, that's healthfitnessconsultant1@gmail.com. And support his merch, www.jaccessories.com, for custom clothes, accessories, and digital products as well. Now, the Oracle 19 is on all major platforms. We're on iHeartRadio, Google, Apple, Spotify for creators, Amazon Music, just to name a few. And any information I've mentioned will be in the description box of the Oracle 19 podcast, the Greatness 19 channel, Mr. Evolution of London, Rumble.com. Just type in the Oracle 19, and finally www.theoracle19radio.com. All right, well, we get underway with the topic of welcome to America, the new America. This year, what is in store? New year, new beginning. I got a sip of my little tea here. Hold on. This is actually real good tea. Just on the side note, I talked about this before. I have peppermint, wheatgrass, turmeric. Yeah, it's about 2 bags of the peppermint with a little pinch of turmeric, as I mentioned, the wheatgrass. And this is delicious, to me anyway, and especially when it's nice and warm. I'm almost finished. Hold on. All right. Ready to roll? And thank you for your patience. Again, I want to talk about the topics that is really going on today. Well, and there's more to come. This new America. Let's start with this technology, the AI. AI is being implemented with everything. Even now, even with just social media, AI, you can implement AI in everything in your everyday life. There's so much software out here, so many different apps that is incorporating AI, even at your job. HR is incorporating or have AI technology. The stocks, you can get AI to give you information on what's the best stocks for you. Crypto, AI is in everything. Now, is it harmful? Like anything else, too much of anything could be harmful. Too much of water could be harmful for you, even though water supposed to be natural, and you notice I say supposed to be with all the chemicals that's being put in our water, right? But allegedly, but again, too much of anything could be bad for you. But AI is here, alive and kicking. So a lot of times we got to flow with this technology. Everything is becoming more automated. Humans is not useful like it used to be. AI is reshaping industries and the workforce all throughout America and the world for that matter. We have the clean energy crisis. You know, America is transitioning to renewable energy sources, and we got to look at how it impacts the economy and the environment. Is it helping us as human beings, or is it being hurtful? That's something I want you to think about. I could go on with at least an hour conversation on that. And we can't forget the exploring or exploring through space, and United States role in that. What do I mean? They sending spaceships to Mars and the moon, allegedly. Satellites throughout the solar system and other solar systems. You're gonna just say allegedly. What is the purpose of sending satellites? Is it because eventually the elitists want to move out of here and leave us here for Dolo? Elon Musk is spending millions and millions and billions of dollars, I say allegedly, to have I'll say private cargo, but private ships being sent to outer space. So what that mean for most of the citizens here? Because you have to have a lot of money and be selected to be one of the few to be allowed to go to Mars or wherever. And if they are building, what about the billions of people on this planet Earth? Are we just stuck here? Do the government even care? What do you think? This is all part of the new America, and technology is being created every week, every day, every month, every year. And are you a part of this future as an individual with all this clean energy and AI and space exploring? Are you, as a regular citizen of this planet Earth, especially if the United States citizen, are you really a part of this agenda? That's my question from me to you. Or are you just a sheep? Just something to think about. Now, there's a social and cultural evolution. You see how society is changing, building more inclusive society, supposedly. But is it an agenda? That's my question for me and you. Yes, there's certain things that is being shown in terms of bringing together the same cultural ideas, the same religious ideas, what we call the one world order, to put it in plain terms. With this cultural and social togetherness, or what is perceived as togetherness. Is this, to put it in plain terms again, one world order, an agenda to confuse humans? Cultural and social evolution is gay marriages and trans gentlemen, making you more accepting them, making more of the norm. Is this an agenda? This is the part of the new America. Really is the part of new world order. But my question for me to you, why? Why? See, you have to look beyond the stars, per se. You have to look beyond the scope of what's putting out here. This is part of the new America. And when I'm saying new America, it don't only just deals with the United States. The new America is the world, the changes, the evolution. Also, what's put out here is how people perceive success and happiness. 40, 50, 60 years ago, happiness was basic things: walking to your neighborhood park, interacting with people, being out there in the world. That was a definition of building natural happiness. The part of the agenda of building natural happiness, going out in the neighborhood park and sitting down and talking. I'm repeating this: talking with people, interacting. Now the definition of happiness is going on to social media, checking out people's likes or liking. It's more artificial. You don't get to go out in the field and interact, I should say. It's inside. Isn't the powers that be building a environment? And this is supposed to be happiness, where going on social media for an hour or two is building your happiness. You don't even have to go out to grocery shop. You could get food and it's delivered to your house. You could get lucky and work at a job where you're working from home. So now you're still home. You could pay your bills while you're in the house. You could talk to people on Zoom or WhatsApp, so you don't have to visit them. You can mail letters by having courier companies come to your house and pick up. So this society is being built that literally you could stay in your house weeks at a time. Not days, weeks at a time, and fly by and you don't even realize. Is this the new happiness compared to the past? Now, pop culture, reimaging. It's basically how streaming, I was touching on social media, but how streaming and social media and global influences is reshaping American culture. Again, what you see on social media, making evil fair seeming, making good bad, bad good. And what you see in American culture is spread out throughout the whole world. It just, I don't know, I could start anywhere in terms of social media, how people's act on social media, what they do just for likes. People run outside bucker nakeds, basically nude, but I'm just using the phrase bucker nakeds just to add a little pizzazz to my conversation. But people's walking out in the streets nude just so they could get popular on TikTok, I call it TikTok, or Instagram, or Facebook, or YouTube. Just doing strange things. This is all part of pop culture, even within the music. Still throws me off to see two men kissing. But this re-imaging and making evil fair seeming is all over social media. I know because I was watching the ball drop, right? The New Year's Eve, countdown. And just after, the clock strikes 12, you see they showed you clips, women and men kissing, but then they showed two men kissing. Come on, man, pause. I'm offended. Why? Like nothing. Then it goes back to men and women. This is the world we live. Social evolution, cultural, the re-imaging of society. The political landscape. Who's going to be president? We already know how he's, going to change society with his viewpoint, Donald Trump. And the role of young generations, the millennials and Gen Z, how they influence policies and leadership. They don't have the same mindset as the previous generations. They more like a whatever type of society, whatever type of generation. So it's not like the yesteryears where previous generations was more thinking, more conservative with their thinking and how their policies. The new generation is like whatever, carefree. But this is not only scaled, or I should say, deal with politics. This is just how they feel within the world. It's like whatever. Global influence, America's position on politics, geopolitics, changing alliances and power dynamics. All of this, how this affecting the world. It is a shift within U.S. policies, that's for sure. Is this beneficial for us as citizens? Something you have to realize, especially with the wars that's going on today. Will this influence the USA? Of course it will. The wars that's going on with Russia, as you know, in Ukraine and China and Taiwan. China linking up with Russia, North Korea, South Korea, how North Korea also is linking up with Russia against Ukraine. And then you got wars going on in the African continent, it's tribal. And then you got China have their hands in African wealth and resources and building. And then you got on the back end, China have a little issue with India, and India have an issue with Pakistan. The beat goes on. And the United States got their hands in everything and anything. There's economic changes. Ever since the pandemic, inflation is getting higher and higher, and food and other resources, and your dollar's not the same as it used to be. It don't go a longer way. Something we got to get used to. This is all part of the new America, the new norm. The rise of remote work, which I mentioned before, how jobs is more flexible because the thinking of millennials and Gen Z people, they looking for flexibility, and they not really doing the regular 9 to 5 jobs. And these companies, a lot of them is losing out on workers, so they're creating these flex jobs where you can work from home. Continuing that since the pandemic. And there's talk also about universal basic income, especially in the US of A, where they just give, let's say, a certain amount per month, $2,000 per month, just using that as an example, and just trying to change the policies of state and federal with this universal basic income. Now, yes, it sounds good, but as a citizen, if you're getting universal basic income, would you be complaining against the government and they giving you bread and water per se, which is the universal basic income? So you're not going to really talk against the United States or talk about their politics because you're getting bread from them directly. Just my thought. All part of the new America. Climate change. This is big. Climate change. This is serious. You find winters is shorter, it's more warmer. You can get snow. You get snow in weird places like in deserts such as Saudi Arabia, and then places that's supposed to be cold is warmer or hot conditions in the dead winter. And then there's new climate policies in America to deal with global warming and how this will affect you. This is something you have to check within your state or country in general where you reside. This is not only dealing with America, but the world as well. But we're going to focus on America for a bit. Is America really combating against global warming? What do you think? Or is this just propaganda? All of these cities is highlighted by supposed to be sustainable development, sustainable development, housing crises. Is this really helping local cities? Yeah, they're building housing, but is it affordable housing? What's affordable to you? A 1 bedroom in a good neighborhood for $3,000? If you're looking for affordable housing for 1 bedroom, you still might have to pay a $1,500 in the hood with the rats and roaches. So is that really affordable when you look at it? The days of $300 or affordable housing is becoming a thing of the past. Unless you're on welfare, and that's even becoming the thing of the past in terms of real low rent. Just saying. The education and future learning. There's AI tools. You know, and I'm gonna sound old. In my day, there was no AI. You had to write reports using your brain or the Encyclopedia to get references. And you had to refer to the Webster's Dictionary, I think Booker. This is back in my day. So there was no AI. Yeah. So with these AI tools, you could do reports lickety split. Is this legal? Illegal? Personal foul? I didn't necessarily roughness. Gen Z. That's a 15-yard penalty. First down. AI can teach you, tutor you in a lot of ways where you don't need a tutor. You can just go to AI, Chat GPT. There's more trends of homeschooling, micro schools, micro, I don't know, skill-based learning schools. Welcome to the new America. Student debt reforms. America stands in addressing this crisis. Previous president say will be or is. I'm talking like his future. Joe Biden now. Presidents going forward. Trump, and then you keep going forward. What's their thinking on student debt reform? Welcome to a new America. Health and wellness is becoming more big in the new America about mental health, making that a priority, especially after the pandemic. There's health reforms, how this will affect you and your health care. Not necessarily it's going to be to your advantage as a regular citizen. Biotech advances, the innovation of gene therapy, personalized medicines and aging, Botox, and lifting of the skin and redirecting the skin to make you look younger and lift and tufts and all of this other stuff. Gene therapy, taking your own DNA and put in the body that's damaged to heal you. Gene therapy. Biotech advances. Welcome to the real world. America's unity, division, as America always talk about unifying each other as citizens. There's a separation because things is more hostile, citywide, statewide, and federal. More people is getting more and more violent as the U.S. government officials saying, "Oh, it's okay, things is getting better." When you out in the streets, you out in the pavement, you see how society really is getting down versus what politicians is telling you. You listen to politicians, they'll give you these inflated stats like everything is great and everybody is holding hands now. But when you out in the streets, mingling in the streets, you can see how hungry people are and how more violent they are getting. Prime example in New York City, an immigrant burned a lady on the F train in Brooklyn, it was Coney Island, burned her to death. She was on the phone or something like that. He walked by her and just say, "Okay, match is on." Lit on fire. Killed her. You have, there was one article, a woman 71 years old, and she was attacked by three girls, three teenage girls. She's 71. There's no type of feelings towards a senior. Three girls attacking, trying to rob a senior citizen, 71 years old. She ended up having to be fighting for her life, falling to the ground, 71. Got to wrestle with these teenagers. Welcome to the new America, especially in the bigger cities. So I just gave you examples of the new America, what's out here. You can also go and continue the, I call the voices of change, the interviews, thoughts of leaders and what they're saying, and you can go to the grassroots movements, people is on the local level and how they impacting the nation on a city level and what they saying basically. Is it just, is politics trash, or are they saying something that is going to hold weight? But this is all part of the new America because there's a lot more propaganda. So what is the predictions and speculations of this new America? Where do you think we're going with this? Going towards 2025 and beyond? What trends might lie for us? For example, is it going to be flying taxi services and out in the sky, cars flying throughout the sky like the TV show, the cartoon show called The Jetsons? For your young heads out here, The Jetsons, Jetson. It's a cartoon, 70s and 80s, I believe, on future of technology, flying taxi cabs in the skies, things like that. Cars flying in general. What could go wrong with all of these new trends? The new dawn of America. Will the human race be obsolete? A lot of people is giving predictions on different shows and etc. So, what do you think? So, yeah, that's just a little something for you to think about. And hopefully, you can come to your conclusion and as well maybe make a difference in society. Take care.